Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Across from him, the Saints head coach, Kellen Moore. His guys struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. His counterpart on the Bucs sideline is Todd Bowles. His team looking for a spark, hoping they're... The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. From the 6, here comes the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints let out by the rookie, Tyler Shuck. Interesting story. Off injured in college, the 3rd quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. The RPO, this is out to Evans. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 3.
46-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he will go all the way. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Saints nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. Here's Cam Akers for the 1st time. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On the zone read, it's Chuck. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
3rd and long. In motion goes Cooks. On 3rd and long. Here's Shuck. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Akers. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. His pass right side taken in by Cook. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And we will not have a return on this one. The ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Now faking the give. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll try to run for it.
That's good for Tampa Bay.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The handoff, it's Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Baker to throw. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Tampa Bay. First and 10 at the 26.
On first and 10, here's Baker. This one on target to Godwin. After the catch, he gets that forwards for a gain of 9.
Second and inches.
This is Irving, and he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
Right back to Irving. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. It is 2nd and 9. To throw is Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Baker. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This a 31-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Buccaneers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and a punt the last time they had it. Running is Akers. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensively. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, shot. Brooks able to pull that one in. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
16 yards. And the Saints first down.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. This one complete to Washington. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
In motion goes Cooks. Throwing on 2nd down. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down. Elijah Cansey, as he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. And as we check out the playoff picture, for the moment they have a home game in round 1, but nothing is set in stone just yet. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Second down, they need 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. We are through 1. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Akers. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Now he takes off. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. That's Washington, the man in motion. On play action, it's Shuck. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Saints.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. Not much to speak of on that one. It'll be a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shuck. But
with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Forward for a short gain to the 25. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the Saints' 25-yard line.
On second down, Baker to left side to Godwin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. Travis start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now Shuck on third down. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
6 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
They'll try to run it, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
Granderson on the tackle. A loss of a yard.
To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Hassan Reddick. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
The Bucs offense ready to take over possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. He'll step up and run this. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Second down at the 46-yard line.
Chuck to throw on second down. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Yaya Diaby in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 37 yards. And
They put Wilson in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On second down, it's Shuck. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. It is third and long. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Catch made right side by Wilson. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
Here now, second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Akers goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Buccaneers 20, Saints 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Throwing is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. Here's second and 2.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At Ford Field in Detroit, the Lions at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's Dak Prescott, 12 yards on the touchdown. The Cowboys are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here comes Derrick Henry. His fine season continues. This is his 17th touchdown on the year. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Devin Duvernay. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Jets with the lead at the half. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. The handoff, it's Irving. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
2nd down at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Irving. He'll dodge one would-be tackle. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Now, Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Baker Mayfield, touchdown, Tampa Bay. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
All right, Scott, thank you. 2nd half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Hassan Reddick, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Shuck. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Vita Vea getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Still first down.
First down, good run, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good. We're on first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, this is Irving, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle.
Taken down at the 41.
From the 41. Here's second and 8.
Second and 8.
Now Mayfield. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Chase Young. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. They'll go play action here with Chuck. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They try again. It's second and 10. To throw is Chuck. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. In motion is Hill. From the gun on third down, Chuck. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First down, New Orleans.
In motion goes Cooks. Off the play fake. Here's Chuck. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick. Absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. Throwing on second down, Chuck. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. On third and 2, it is Chuck. He's got his man. It's Hill. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down, Saints.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
That's on the rookie, the first rounder out of Texas, Helvin Banks. From the gun, it's Chuck. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
It brings up third down.
Throwing is shut. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Saints.
Akers. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Shot. Throw on the run is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
To the air is shot. He'll try to run for it. And he's in. Touchdown Saints. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Saints 14.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
And the Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Bucky Irving. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team.
In punt formation for Tampa Bay.
The Saints offensive quarterback Tyler Shough heading back out to the field. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. In motion goes Cooks. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. And the 37-yard line.
Here's Akers. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Here is Shough. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And taken. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's Irving. Oh, the ball's out. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is first and 10. On the zone read, it's shut. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Anthony Walker, he gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On the move left. Now he takes off. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Baker going to give it to Irving. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They down. Take him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll throw here on third and short. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The fair catch here. called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Saints offense ready for this next possession. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. From the 41, it's second and 1.
Brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
Now Shuck. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 1 yard to go.
Running is Akers. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On first down, here's Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a 10.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Incomplete. Kool-Aid McKinstry there.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Rashad White. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Jalen McMillan, touchdown Tampa. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 14.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Taking off, and he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
On second down, it's Shuck. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 39.
On the ground, it's Akers. The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th. The way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll stick with him again. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. The handoff is Irvin. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Baker to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 18.
This is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
On second down, a run with Irving.
Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 14-yard line.
3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bucs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. He'll set up the screen here to Akers. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He takes off. And he'll get down and avoid the hit. Gain about 7, setting up 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
They'll run it. It's Irving. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
At the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Right back to Irving. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Game. Offense.
He'll run with Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring it down for a loss.
So, fire the cannon. It's a win for the Bucs. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So, that'll just